Hey, what's up, guys? I have a battle here against Topcat720, another Gen 7 battle. And, this guy's a very talented battle. In fact, every time I battle him, he seems to just kick my butt. So, I'm hoping that I can put up a little bit of better showing against him today. And, there you are. So, there you can see both of us, and, well, at least our little portraits we made, and, yeah. So, let's go ahead and do this Topcat. Pokemon Trainer Topcat. Alright, so I'm going to lead with Tapu Bulu, which is the grass Tapu, and it's actually quite a bit of a physical menace, and in fact mine is banded here, but he's going to lead with Celesteela, which I really don't have a good way to hit, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out, and I'm going to go out into my Marowak now, figuring that he is probably just going to go for a Flash Cannon, but he ends up going for an Air Slash instead. And I guess I'm weak to that too, so there you go. It was just an obvious play, I guess. But either way, Marowak does take that okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and take the kill here with Flare Blitz. Obviously, Celesteela is a really pain to deal with. Now, he did hit me down to a point that I'm going to basically die myself to my Flare Blitz, but I feel pretty okay with making this trade right now, and get rid of a really annoying threat that he has, Celesteela, right off the bat. So that's pretty cool. He's going to go into Necrozma here, which is kind of like the Mewtwo of this game, although it's not nearly as strong as far as base power goes. But it is kind of like the last legend you catch-ish. But either way, Necrozma is an interesting Pokemon. It's actually a pure Psychic type, even though it kind of looks like a Dark type. But yeah, I'm going to go to Mimikyu, a Pokemon that a lot of people really like this gen. And its ability to Disguise allows it to take one free hit, as you can see, and now it's going to just kind of plump over. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm able to get Elf a Swords Dance, and now I'm going to go for a super effective Shadow Claw, hoping to KO. Unfortunately, not quite, because I am Jolly. If I was adamant, might have gotten it, but not quite, unfortunately. So I am going to go ahead. He's going to be able to have Stealth Rocks, which is really annoying. Necrozma, even though it's Psychic type, is actually one of the few Pokemon that gets Stealth Rocks on level up, which is interesting. But, yeah, it makes it actually a pretty good utility Pokemon in OU. It is only a 600 base stat totaler, though. So, he's in the same tier as, for example, Latios and Latios. Either way, yeah, I'm going to be able to, get the kill with Play Rough. I went for that in case he switched out. But now he's going to go into Tapu, what is this? Tapu Lele, the dolphin grass thing. Sorry, not the grass, the water one, even though he has the Fairy Aura. And he's going to go ahead and haze as I go into Celesteela. I just wasn't confident about staying in there. Maybe I should have tried to get damage, but I know this thing is incredibly bulky. I didn't know how much I'd be able to get with a Play Rough. I didn't think I'd be able to kill it, and I wanted to save Mimikyu for later. So he just goes off for that useless haze, and I'm just going to go for the lead sheet, knowing he's probably going to switch. And he does indeed go out into his Marowak, which, is a pretty obvious play. In fact, it's not really going to do much. I get 1 HP back from the leech seeds. Well, at least I am able to damage the Marowak, though, right? I probably should have just went for the sub here, because I do carry it on this set, or even attacking move might have been better, but whatever. I'm just going to go into Kommo-O now, which is an interesting Pokemon. It is, I believe, the pseudo-legend of this game, and it's a fighting dragon that's very physically bulky, so you can almost think of it as a counterpart, at least I do, to Goodra, where Goodra is very specially bulky. Kommo-O is a very physically bulky with maybe a little bit more attack base, although you can totally do a special set with Kommo-O. Definitely a Pokemon I'm really looking forward to using, but I don't want to take a Dazzling Gleam. So I go into Mamoswine thinking that I might be able to take one. I don't. So there's that. I was also going at maybe he would go for the Volt Switch or something, predicting my switch. So yeah, that's why I do that. And Mamoswine surprisingly actually dies in 1 hit, so not sure what the deal is with that, but oh well, this is Tapu Koko is a very scary Pokemon with his aura up, or not aura, but the electric field up, because that boosts electric moves, and just very scary. Even though he I believe, only has 95 base special attack. In fact, I think he has more base attack than special attack. I kind of want to try a Choice Band Tapu Koko one of these days. Any switch, I'm going to make an excellent prediction there. As he goes for the Volt Switch, I decided to go for a Stone Edge, predicting either Aerodactyl or Marowak, and it ends up being Marowak, which is excellent because I'm able to get that Stone Edge off on it. And yeah, it's going to be a straight kill, and that's pretty awesome. I don't have to deal with his Marowak. As he's going to go ahead and Mega Evolve into Aerodactyl. I was hoping I might be able to live this since Tapu Bulu is pretty bulky physically, but I don't. And he takes me out with a Wing Attack of all things. So I'm kind of thinking maybe this thing is adamant because I don't know if it would work. Either way, I'm pretty sure Celesteela, with all of its bulk, can take at least 1 hit and kill this thing with a Flash Cannon. And he crits me. So that's a thing, and yeah, that made me pretty mad because, I mean, I guess I need to calc it, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have killed me without that, and being able to take out this Aerodactyl would be huge because now this thing can outspeed my whole team and just harass me. So I go back into Kommo-O. I know that he has the super effective wing attack. I'm just hoping that his physical bulk can allow me to live, and as you can see, I do live it with just 3 hit points. But judging by that damage, it's definitely adamant, and I kind of suspected it was, so I decided to go for a Dragon Dance, thinking I should be able to outspeed it after that. But unfortunately, one of the biggest drawbacks, even though it's a fighting type, is its strongest fighting type move is actually Sky Attack of all things. It doesn't get access to close combat, so I'll just go for that, hoping to take it out. I could have went for an Outrage, but I didn't want to risk him going out into one of his Tapus, predicting that. Even though I guess he would have resisted the fighting move anyway, but still, it would have been something. I wouldn't have been locked into it, so yeah. So, this is my last hope, is Mimikyu. I know that my only real hope is being able to set up a Swords Dance. He ends up missing a Stone Edge, so that's really awesome for me. And deserved, mind you, due to the crit with Stone Edge earlier. But yeah, I'm able to get off that Sword Dance, which I need, and I just go for the Shadow Sneak to finish this thing off. And now I know this thing is going to haze me, but I'm just decided to go for the play rough and see how much I can do with a Dragon Dance up. Sorry, with a Swords Dance up, rather. And as you can see, I will do a little bit more than half, and he's going to be able to get the haze off. And unfortunately, I was really, really, really hoping that I would be able to do just enough that I could still KO it after, without a Swords Dance, without my +2 attack. But this thing is so bulky, it does not seem that's the case. Without my Swords Dance, I'm not going to KO this thing straight up. So I have to get up another Swords Dance to have any chance whatsoever, as he's going to be able to get off a Surf on me. Now, looking back at it here, no, he would just haze here, so I have to kill him here with play rough. I was going to say that maybe try to go for that second Swords Dance, but there's no chance because he's going to definitely just go for the haze to be safe. But yeah, so I have one Swords Dance. I need to be able to kill this Tapu Koko, and I figure, you know what, let's just go for the Shadow Snake. I don't really think it'll kill, but it might kill the crit, and and that's really my only chance. The only other chance I have is to be able to live a move, and yeah, try to, 2-hit KO with Shadow Snake, which, yeah, it looks like I could have done. But he's going to be able to take me out with Thunderbolt. Either way, a pretty excellent game there, Topcat720. Really fun match as always, and you get the better of me one more time, but I'll be back, my friend. I will be back. So, yeah, today's question of the day is, what is your favorite Z status move? Now, for those who don't know, when you use a Z move on a status move, you actually get the status move, but they also boost you. You can find a list of this online, including Bulbapedia, about what moves do a lot. A few of the notables that people really like is Z Splash, of all things, which gives you +3 attack, so making it better than Swords Dance, which, maybe a Z Splash Gyarados, I'm just saying, or a Z Splash Magikarp. But no, I would have to say Z Metronome, which is really interesting to me. It doesn't have any benefit as far as gaining stats or anything like that. But what it does is when it picks its move, like Metronome normally does, it then makes that a Z move. So you can get any Z status move, or chances are you'll get a Z attacking move, which is always a pretty powerful thing. So it's really powerful on a whim. But I don't know how competitive it'll be, but it sounds like something that'll be really fun. Well, definitely fun in game. Anyway, leave a comment about that, and see you guys next time. Later.